Hello boys and girls, Brewbart here, reporting to you from PAX East, and I got some time with the developer of the State of Decay. This is actually a game for Xbox that I've been kind of excited about because it does follow the zombie genre, and I got some one-on-one time. He did explain some of the things in the game that they've done, some of the things that they're hoping to do, and sorry about the video and the audio. For the video I was using my cell phone, because my actual camera wasn't working, the HD camera. And the audio, there's a lot of noise in the background because the State of Decay booth was right next to the Riot Games League of Legends booth. So you may hear some cheering, you may hear a lot of people talking in the background. Still, if you could stand it, it was really awesome just to have him explain all the information for the game. And I definitely do hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you after.
Basically, it's sort of there's a third-person action game with a gigantic RTS running under the hood.
Okay.
It's about survival. So there's other zombie games have done it right, like Left 4 Dead. That's
it's the
play
strategy.
for an hour, go crazy. This one was, our philosophy was we want really good action. So we have really good melee. We've got shooting, and traps and stuff like that, but we really wanted to answer the question, how are you going to live for the next month, right?
Yeah.
I mean, once that first hour is over, how are your people going to live? So there's this huge simulation running that takes into, this is your first base that you get to. The simulation takes into account all the stuff you have, all the stuff you need, up to and including everybody's mental state, because in zombie canon one of the big things is it's not what zombies do right, it's what the people do wrong, and it's always like that wacky guy who breaks and leaves the back door open, right? So we're trying to follow all of that stuff too. Now the other thing is we have persistent player death, so at any point Marcus here could die, and you'll switch to one of your friends that you've made at your home base. You can also switch between the friends you made at your own base at any point during the game. And you'll have to do that because after 6 or so hours of exploring in game time, not real time, you'll get tired, just like anybody would. And so, or if he gets injured, you'll need to come home and rest. And so you'll need to go out and find survivors so that you actually have a resource of people to pick up the slack. We have RPG elements, like the more he fights, the more he shoots, the more he searches, the better he gets at it. After a certain amount of time, you'll unlock some special skills and you can choose weapon specializations and things like that.
And how long has it been in development? I didn't...
Since early 2010.
Really? Because I'm just curious to get a feel, because I played a lot of Daisy.
Okay.
A lot of, I played a little bit of the Warzy until it fell apart. So I was just curious to find out where you stood with that.
Yeah, we formed, the company was formed in 2009. We knew we were going to make this.
Okay.
We did a lot of prototyping before, and then we officially went into production in 2010.
Okay. Anything else we should know about it?
We'll just wait until you get past the story part.
Okay.
I didn't mean to start you in a story aspect. I meant to start you just where you can run around.
Okay. She seems confused.
That's Lily. She is confused.
So, as far as you said, there's a lot of combat and things like that. What's the split between the story and the combat, like the actual gameplay? Because I know Walking Dead, you have a lot of story. So you follow a very strict path.
Our story is pretty light.
Okay.
It advances certain aspects of gameplay, like abilities to switch home bases, abilities to call in help. As you go through the story, at one point it'll unlock a new part of the map. Right now you have about 3/4 of the map open to you right after you start. walk over here, there's a tool chest that you can load up on supplies. There's nothing in there yet. I'm going to cheat you to something good here. Sorry. Now if we run back in here, we got a whole bunch of random people. There's some set story characters in your base. I'll just run through this real quick. So every base has its own built-in, pre-existing built-in facilities. And then you'll have spots where you can drop into ones that you choose. So I want to put in an indoor work area, maybe a new bedroom, and maybe outside I'll put a garden. So now I'm going to have those things are going to be helping out my community as a whole. And as they do that, I'll be gaining influence. I'll be gaining influence with the people at my base. I am in no way like a king or a leader. I'm just basically making suggestions. So then we've got lots of melee weapons to choose from. Lots and lots of guns to choose from. I made 99 of them, so I wanted to make sure people had choice. Right? Because since this is a survival game, people have their own survival plan already. Often that includes very specific toys or tools. And so the bigger the variety we had to offer, the better. And if you want that as you select the weapon, go ahead and hit X for equip.
And I can add other stuff to the inventory, right?
What's that?
How big is the inventory?
So you have.
What did I just do?
Looks like it's way back.
That's okay. These move back up, so you can pick any gun you want. Now in the game, you'll have to find the guns first.
Of course.
So now we'll need some 9mm. So I would go over here and dump your 45. So press Y. Oops. Select and Y a couple times until that goes away. Now we'll go back to ammo. And then the 9mm is highlighted. So hit Y until you take it all. There we go.
I just grabbed the wrong thing. As you can see, I'm not big on. I haven't played my Xbox in a while. Okay.
And then so now you can run around the world, and so melee is X. There's also a power melee that's A, but only when you're in combat. It's all contextual.
Oh, okay.
You can jump over, you can climb over walls if you jump at them, things like that. You'll experiment and find out what works and what doesn't. Cars work just like GTA, so you have Y to get in, and then the driving is
that is awesome.
pretty normal for what, or pretty much what you'd expect of driving. So, one of the things we're really proud of is 99% of the buildings that you see have interiors that are enterable, they're completely searchable. That was really important to us for maintaining the survival aspect of the game.
It's probably hard to be right next to League of Legends, right?
You do this all day and it gets a little, you hear that stuff at night. You go to bed and you're like, So this is pretty cool. So you found quite a bit of food.
I don't have enough room.
Now you have options to do different things. You can break one of those open, press X, and now you have packets of food that you can pack with you, and that'll help you when you're fighting because your stamina will go down. Now this,
I saw this on the demo. I think this is pretty cool because if I hit this, the guys will follow me.
yeah, you can call. Oops, you can call somebody in to help. And there's a turbo attack too if you hold the left button.
Alright, let me get my view here. Now, is there like a trick to get the display to always follow you, or no?
There you go.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Okay, just curious.
So now you're totally tired. I would, and then to activate the quick menu, you hit the right button. So now she's gonna eat, and you'll see she's restoring her. And that's a strategic choice too. If you know you're going into a building full of zombies, I'll typically have a snack before I go in, because it gives you a little boost for a while. So you're good to fight that guy for a while. And then there's other combat controls, like if you run up to somebody and press Y, it shoves them back.
How do you get the gun?
Left trigger to aim, and then right trigger to shoot. Yes. And auto guns are select fire, so if you pull now he's armored, so you won't be able to shoot him. But if you pull the left trigger, you can hit the A button, and you'll go single fire or select fire. Well, these guys come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You got to be Johnny on the spot to get out of there. You might not make this. Oh no! So you get a witness character death here.
Really?
Oh, they're gonna pull you apart. Oh no!
That is amazing.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Mackenzie. But this will give you an idea of what happens, right? So I hit the base of somebody else.
This is someone that was in the camp?
Yep.
So I know developers don't usually like saying, oh, well, you got a little bit of every game. I mean, you got like Crackdown, you got Zombie U with the different characters. It's cool building the arcade the way that.
We started writing the design document for this about 10 years ago.
Yeah, oh yeah. So everybody else stole your ideas since then, right?
What's that?
Everybody else stole your ideas since then.
No, I mean,
I know.
it's just the zombie genre is such a great thing to make a game out of, right?
Definitely.
It doesn't. We're really excited that a lot of companies are making zombie games, because it raises that awareness and the whole level of zombies in general.
And do you guys have a time frame for it?
We're really close.
Yeah, no.
We're working to get to certification, which is just the last step before release. But we don't have a date or a price point.
You just walk right through. In fact, if you leave that gate open, it'll stay open, won't it? Is that
eventually, no. So the main gates will eventually close, but it can be a while. So you'll see NPCs hanging out in the facilities that we built. These ones are on hold because if we were to look at the base control, sometimes when you're building something, you run out of stuff, and they say we need you to go find nails or lumber or something like that. So we have a ton of dynamically generated content that will basically keep this game running until all the resources run out, which they will eventually. Because we wanted to be realistic in that way. If you completely gut that house of anything, it's not going to respawn any resources. We'll have to move on.
And how big is the world?
So, actually, this is our last minute. I'm gonna show you how big the world is here. So, the area you've been playing in is right here. Actually, right here. This is the area you saw. This is the world we're operating, right? So when you start the game, this whole area is open. This is the only area that's locked off until you reach a certain point in the storyline. Uh-oh, I just did it again.
And are you planning on, like, when it's released, expanding it all the world, or you're going to leave it as it is?
That's the hope.
Yeah.
We're 100% concentrating on getting this thing out the door. So as soon as we're done with that, then we'll figure out what's next.
So there you have it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, definitely hit that subscribe button. There's going to be a lot more from both PAX East. I can't wait for this game to come out after playing it. It does have a few things that they need to work out, of course, but overall it was definitely an enjoyable experience. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.